Hello and welcome to this special episode of Pahal Horizon in celebration of International Day of Girl Child. I'm your host Anchal Yadav and today we will dive deep into why October 11th is such a significant day for girls around the world. This day was declared by United Nations in 2011 to focus on empowering girls and amplifying their voices in a world where many are still marginalized. We will discuss the key challenges girls face globally, the transformative power of supporting them, and how we can contribute to building a more equitable world for girls. To start, let's talk about why this day was created. The International Day of the Girl Child is dedicated to raise awareness of the issues girls face, such as inequality in education, access to healthcare, and protecting from violence. The United Nations recognized that in many parts of the world, girls are denied their basic rights simply because of their gender. This day is a powerful reminder that girls everywhere deserve equal opportunities and ability to shape their futures. From being disproportionately affected by poverty and discrimination to facing harmful practices like child marriage and female genital mutilation, girls' challenges are complex and deeply rooted in societal norms. One of the most pressing issues that girls face is limited access to education. According to UNICEF, over 129 million girls are out of school globally. This is often due to factors like poverty, gender-based violence, and early marriage. For example, in some communities, families may prioritize boys' education over girls, or girls may be pulled out of school to help with household chores. Early marriage is another significant barrier to girls' education and health. Each year, approximately 12 million girls under the age of 18 are married, often forced into these unions due to cultural practices or economic pressures. Early marriage curtails their education, limits their future opportunities, and puts their health at risk due to early pregnancies and domestic violence. Additionally, girls face harmful traditional practices like FGM, which affects around 200 million girls and women worldwide. This practice, deeply embedded in some cultural traditions, has severe physical and emotional consequences for the girls who undergo it. Gender-based violence is also a widespread issue that affects girls disproportionately, both in conflict zones and in their everyday lives. These forms of violence and discrimination undermine girls' potential and keep them from contributing fully to society. Now, while these challenges are significant, it's also important to focus on incredible resilience and potential of girls when they are empowered. Across the globe, young female leaders are making a difference in their communities and advocating for change. Like Malala Yousafzai, for instance, who became a global icon after surviving an attack by the Taliban for advocating girls' education. Her courage and activism have since inspired millions, and her organization, the Malala Fund, works to break down barriers to education for girls in countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Nigeria. Her story shows that when girls are empowered, they can achieve extraordinary things, not just for themselves, but for their entire communities. Another example is Girl Up, an initiative founded by United Nations Foundation that supports girls as they become leaders in their communities. Through Girl Up, girls are addressing critical issues like menstrual hygiene, access to education, and gender equality. These young leaders are showing the world that girls are not just victims of inequality, they are powerful agents of change when given the opportunity. But this movement is not just about what girls can do alone. It's about how we as a society can help break down the barriers that hold them back. One of the most impactful ways to support girls is through education. Educating girls does not just change their lives, it transforms the entire community. Studies shows that when girls are educated, they are less likely to marry early, more likely to earn a higher income, and more likely to send their own children to school, creating a positive cycle that lifts entire generations out of poverty. However, supporting girls goes beyond education. Governments, institutions, and individuals must work together to enact policies that protect girls from violence, discrimination, and exploitation. For example, legal frameworks should be strengthened to prevent child marriage and enforce penalties for gender-based violence. Additionally, organizations that work on the ground, like Plan International and Save the Children, play a crucial role in providing resources and support to help girls thrive. So, what can we do? There are several ways we can contribute to the movement to empower girls. First, supporting organizations that focus on girls' rights is essential, whether through donations, volunteering, or simply raising awareness. We can all contribute to their efforts. Second, advocating for policy changes in our own countries can ensure that girls everywhere have access to education and protection. Social media, for instance, can be a powerful tool to spread awareness and pressure decision makers to prioritize girls' rights. Challenging harmful gender stereotypes in our daily lives can help create a more supportive environment for girls to thrive. Whether it's encouraging girls to pursue STEM careers, promoting positive role models, or simply standing up against discrimination, we all have a part to play in ensuring that girls are given the same opportunities as boys. As we conclude today's episode, let's remember that International Day of the Girl Child is not just a day for reflection, it's a call to action. When girls are empowered, educated, and supported, they have the potential to change the world. But they can't do it alone. It's up to all of us to create a more equal and just world where girls can reach their full potential. Thank you for tuning in to this special episode. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts. Together, we can make a difference and help shape a brighter future for girls everywhere. Until next time, take care and keep advocating for equality.